Welcome back to Geeky Philosopher, where timeless wisdom meets modern clarity. Today's book takes us into a world of silence, discipline, ego, and inner purpose, all through the lens of a monk who became a global thinker. We're diving deep into Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, a book that transforms ancient monastic principles into a modern roadmap for peace, purpose, and power. Let's begin. Jay Shetty wasn't always on the spiritual path. He grew up in London surrounded by noise, competition, and distractions, like most of us. But a powerful encounter with a monk at age 18 changed everything. He left the world of business and lived as a monk in India for 3 years. And in this book, he distills the most powerful lessons he learned. His core message: you don't have to live like a monk to think like one. The first thing Jay emphasizes is that our mind is like a room, and most of us never clean it. It's filled with clutter, what the world tells us to chase, what our ego pushes us to prove, what fear holds us back from doing. And if we want peace, we need to clean the room. Jay breaks this down into 3 stages. First, let go of negativity. Second, find your purpose. And third, train your mind daily. Let's start with letting go. The first battle is with negativity, and the source is often comparison, ego, and fear. We scroll social media, comparing our real lives to everyone else's highlight reels. We chase achievements just to look successful, and we let fear whisper lies that keep us stuck. When you try to live someone else's life, you lose the one meant for you. So the way out? Well, it's to detach from what you can't control. Try to declutter your mental space. And forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. He also suggests limiting your inputs, especially what you consume online. What you watch, read, and listen to becomes who you are. Next comes identity. Most of us are wearing masks. We think we're our job, our body, our status, but those are roles, not our essence. You can't find your purpose if you don't know who you are. He encourages us to go beyond labels and ask, what do I truly value? When do I feel most alive? What am I drawn to? Even when no one's watching. This isn't self-help fluff, it's real identity work. He shares a practice called Dharma, a Vedic idea meaning purpose or calling. Dharma is when your passion meets service. It's what you're uniquely built to give. Your purpose isn't found in a job title, it's found in contribution. So, what do you love to do that helps others? Find that, do more of it. Then Jay talks about negativity detox. He offers 3 monk tools. First, spot the negativity. Become aware. Second, stop the pattern, interrupt it. And third, swap the thought. Replace it with truth. For example, you might think, I'm not good enough. But you can replace that with, I'm still growing. Every master was once a beginner. This isn't about toxic positivity, it's about trained clarity. You're not suppressing emotions, you're guiding them. And next comes fear. Jay says fear is not always bad, it actually protects us. But when fear takes over, it becomes your prison. Jay shares a monk analogy. A fear is like a forest. The more you run from it, the darker it gets. But when you walk into it, with awareness, you see it's not that scary. Fear doesn't go away, you just stop letting it control you. So the goal isn't fearlessness, it's fear mastery. And that begins with understanding your triggers. Let's now move into routine and discipline, a huge part of monk life. Jay says most of us want peace, but our daily habits invite chaos. He recommends building a morning routine that includes silence, like meditation or breath work, intention, such as journaling or gratitude, movement like stretching or walking, and learning, whether that's reading or reflection. How you start your day is how you build your life. Jay also shares the 3 S's of a monk's morning: stillness, self-awareness, and service. You don't need hours. Just 20 minutes of structured quiet can shift your energy for the entire day. Jay also emphasizes service as a mindset. A monk doesn't live for themselves, and honestly, neither should we. The happiest people don't chase success. They serve something greater. You don't need to quit your job and move to an ashram, but you can live every day asking, how can I give? That could be giving attention, giving love, or giving your skills. When you serve others from a place of joy, life becomes lighter. Another powerful theme in the book is ego versus gratitude. Jay says ego is always asking, what's in it for me? How do I look? Am I winning? But gratitude asks, what do I already have? What can I appreciate? How can I share this? Ego builds walls, gratitude builds bridges. The monk mindset isn't about shrinking, it's about quiet confidence, where your self-worth isn't tied to applause. Jay also teaches how to manage energy. We all have 4 types of energy: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. If one is off, the rest suffer. So you must protect your energy like it's gold. Say no to people who drain you, take breaks from screens, spend time in nature, connect with people who light you up, protect your energy like it's your life force, because it is. Finally, the most monk-like idea, stillness. In a noisy world, stillness is rebellion. It's not laziness, it's presence. It's choosing to be here now with yourself, without distraction. Meditation is the monk's tool for this. Jay teaches a method called breathe. Breathe, reflect, expand, align, thank, heal, elevate. It's not about chanting on a mountaintop, it's about reconnecting with your deeper self. Let's now recap the biggest takeaways from Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. First, clean your mental room. Let go of ego, fear, comparison. Second, discover your Dharma. Your purpose is found in service. Third, build routines that support peace, especially morning rituals. Fourth, choose stillness and reflection over noise and distraction. Fifth, ego shrinks you, gratitude expands you. Sixth, your energy is sacred. Protect and recharge it daily. And seventh, happiness is not out there, it's a trained state of mind. Thanks for watching Geeky Philosopher, where we don't just read books, we absorb their essence. If this video helped you pause, reflect, and reset, hit the like button, and subscribe for weekly wisdom from books that reconnect you to your deepest self. Comment below. What's one monk habit you'll start today? And remember, you don't have to live in a monastery to find peace. You just have to build the mindset. One day, one breath, one habit at a time.